Hey there, Maniacs. I'm here today to do something I've been thinking about doing for a while, which is some basic guitar lessons. So, I'm going to be doing some songs from the scene, probably some of my songs. What I'm starting with today is one of the most popular songs. It's a Fluoride by Fluoride song called The Love That I Lost. And it's a fairly simple song. There's two major parts you're going to want to learn. The major one is the rhythm part, which you can play with power chords, and it's relatively simple. So a power chord is just, you're going to want to put your finger on a string, and then you're going to want to put the next string up 2 frets up from that. You're going to want to put your other finger like that. And that's the simple way to play the chords to this song. But you can also, if you know how to do it, you can also use bar chords, which is like a more complex version of that chord, and it gets it a little bit fuller of a sound. But essentially, the main progression to this song is a power chord on the 1st fret 1st string, so the 1st fret E string, that is an F. And then to the 6th fret 1st string, which is going to be A sharp, and then to the 3rd fret 1st string, which is G, and the 5th fret 1st string, which is A. Those note names aren't particularly important to you if you're just starting out. It's just useful information if you want to do other stuff with the song later on. And so the main progression follows that pattern. And it does that 3 times. And then after the 3rd time, it goes up to that A sharp on the 6th fret, and then back down to the A fret down from that. And that is basically the only guitar part for the entire song in the rhythm section. Your other major parts are going to be your lead parts. These are a little bit more complicated, but with a little bit of practice you can get them down. And the intro section, the main one that you're going to hear, it only takes place on 1 string. So while it may take you a little bit of time to get right, you can get it down. So that takes place on the 3rd string down, what's known as the D string, here. And it starts on the 7th fret, which is this 3rd dotted marker, depending on what guitar you have, but it's going to be the 3rd dotted marker more likely than not. So there's one on this side of the fretboard, and there's one on the front of the fretboard. But anyways, that'll tell you where you need to be. But the 7th fret on the 3rd string down is your first note. And basically you're just bouncing between that and the next fret up for the first bit. From there, you're doing that again. And then you're sliding down to the 5th fret on the same string, then the 3rd fret on the same string. And then you're back to 7. And then you go down again, 5, 3, and then back up to 7, then down to 2, then to 3, which can be a little bit of a tongue twister, but you'll get it. When you get it all together, it should sound like this. And then on the repeat, it goes like this. The first bit is the same as the first time around. And then, instead of going back up and going back down, you're going, which is 7, 2, 3, and then 5, 7. So altogether, all of that should sound like this. You'll get it down eventually, but that is the intro lick. That is the intro lead. Alright, there's one last part if you want to try and learn it, and that's the doubling of the vocal melody that Fluoride plays during the choruses. That skips strings. It's a little bit more complicated, but it starts on the G string, the 4th string down. That string. And you're starting on the 9th fret. So 9, 7, 3, 2, and then open. You're not fretting anything. And then 3, and then 2 twice. And that happens twice. The third time around, so let me recap real quick. All that together should sound like this. And then on the third time around, the second repeat, it's slightly different. And it's a little bit more complicated. So it's still 9, 7, 3, 2, open, 3, 2, and then from 2 to the 3rd fret on the D string, the string just above it. And then between 2 on the G string and the open. It's a little complicated, but you'll get it with enough time. Here, I'll just walk you through it all together one more time. So, 9, 7, 3, 2, open, 3, 2, 2, 9, 7, 3, 2, open, 3, 2, 2, 9, 7, 3, 2, open, 3, 2, 3 on the D string, 2 on the G string, twice, and then I apologize, my narration is a little stilted because I'm trying to think as I'm doing it. But yes, like that. So just to recap, this is how it should go. So power chords, remember, this is all on the 1st string. 1st and 2nd string here, just the power chords. 1st fret, 6th fret, 3rd fret, 5th fret. And then the 2nd repetition, the 3rd time around, 6th fret, 5th fret. Simple enough. And then for the intro lead line, and finally, the vocal melody. Hopefully that was a helpful tutorial. I apologize for it being so stilted. I'm going to try and continue to improve. Please tell me if there's any particular songs you would like to hear next time. Any of my songs, any incel core, e-punk, whatever songs. I am happy to try and tackle them. And let me know if there's anything I can do to improve. Other than that, like, subscribe, have a nice day.